Well, I grew up in Colombia. I was born there and I grew up there and I was there until I was 21. We have wonderful traditions in Colombia. We love to eat and to party. That's one of the things that we love most in Colombia. You can dance all night, no problem. And we love to eat. And so family life is big for us. And we live around there, around the family. Everything is around the family, really. Gathering every weekend to celebrate birthdays, to celebrate anniversaries, or you'll find any excuse just to get together and eat. And in the plains where I come from, it's a little hotter. We barbecue a lot. We do what they call the mamona, which is a wonderful barbecue where everybody gets around, drinks some beers, and we also love the arepas colombianas, which are very typical, and we have them basically every meal. We have to have an arepa around on the table. As far as music, we have everything from vallenato, from salsa. There's so many wonderful mixes of music, cultural richness. It's really amazing. Typically, every year in every big city in the United States, we celebrate in July Colombian independence, and so we usually have gatherings and celebrations with music and food, and everybody gets together. And the religious traditions that we have in Latin America really are very similar in many ways because we all come from the very strong Roman Catholic background. We have Holy Week, which is a very special week, religious traditions that from different processions that we do, different the living stations of the cross, where everybody carries something to really signify the suffering of Christ. And there's so many different traditions. I miss quite a few of them here. We have lost a lot of that. And in the churches that I have been, I've been trying to bring some of those back, and people appreciate it. Really, people appreciate it because it really reminds them of their own cultures traditions when they were growing up. Over here, I think the immigrants are creating new traditions. We have traditions that have been brought from Central America. They speak about the immigrant, the suffering of the immigrant, how they have to suffer to come here for the and somehow some of those new traditions are being celebrated and brought into the church, which is a great thing. Well, working with immigrants in this country, it's really one of the most rewarding and challenging ministries that we have, because you'll find it really depends where you are. I was in California for a few years, and there you have all generations, of immigrants. Those that just arrived with so many needs, really, and everywhere that they don't speak English at all, that they really need the celebrations in Spanish and everything being cared for in Spanish. I've been in Texas and noticed, for example, that we have in St. Peter's, we have first generation, but we also have third, fourth, and fifth generation Hispanics, immigrants that have been here. And it's a completely different culture. And I think the blessing and the challenge for us is to be able to respond to those needs, to the different generations of immigrants in this country. It's not easy, and it's even more challenging when you try to bring the immigrant and incorporate the immigrant into the native English-speaking congregations, which is still I believe the greatest challenge we have.